That's right, and we were tracking that tornado warning that was in effect until 6 p.m. for areas around Rancho Calaveras. And as we take a look here, this is WALLACE near that area, as we are seeing a lot of that hail that fell there actually look like snowfall. So thank you, Victoria, for sending this one in. Wow, you can just see the extent of how much and how big those downpours were. And you can even see it falling in this photo, something you don't often capture unless you have video. We'd love to see your photos. Send them to us by uploading them to the ABC 10 app, and we can see the action that happened in your area today. Well, let's take a look here at the thunderstorm still rolling through areas just past San Andreas, Rancho Calaveras, Jackson, West Point now getting some of the thunderstorms. And we are still looking, as we take a little bit of a closer look here, Mountain Ranch also getting some of those thunderstorms, and they are moving through a lot of that terrain right now. So some areas getting it worse than others, and of course some of the bigger cities also seeing that. As we look at the Gilmore backyard, still a little bit of a breezy evening here, as we're going to continue to see that late thunderstorms still possible till 10 p.m., but most of that stopping closer to 7. What's next is we still have some warming going on into your Friday and into the weekend. Now, as the thunderstorm chances roll through, we are still looking at potential for downpours. We did see some funnel clouds today. When they rotate and touch the ground, that is when you get the tornado. That's why we had a tornado warning in effect, because we were just seeing a lot of these funnel clouds popping up and the radar indicating some of that rotation motion. But since we have not yet seen that funnel cloud and rotation hit the ground, we can't actually say a tornado happened just yet. And hail also across many areas. Now, we are going to be clearing up tomorrow and then warming up through the weekend. Taking a look at the areas here impacted by some of the thunderstorms all the way Northern California toward Fresno today, and the low pressure system that's circulating here. You want to notice that what happens with these is you see that trough really dipping into the ocean. It is pulling in a lot of that cold air, and as that low moves its way closer to us, we are getting the extent of the storm system with that cold air, but also we see a lot of the breakup of the clouds happening there. Because of that, that allowed a lot of that warming to happen today, a lot of the sun to push through, and that caused a lot of that instability, which led to thunderstorms today. Taking that closer look, you can see most of them will be heading off into the east through the Sierra. And as we start looking here at 5:30 a.m., we still have a few more chances for the morning to get some downpours. It's about a 20% chance for valley spots. Otherwise, we're really just going to see mostly clearing up tomorrow. Some warming temperatures starting to get closer to the 70s. And then the weekend, we could even start seeing some 80s. Now, as we look at some of the rain totals for today, we're looking at as much so far as of 6:30 p.m., as much as about a ½ inch around Sacramento areas. But when you take into consideration areas that got the downpours right around Rancho Calaveras, those areas are looking at that potential to see flood advisories still in effect late tonight from Stockton all the way up. So San Joaquin County, Amador County, Calaveras counties, all of them seeing that potential for some flooding with the flood advisory in effect because of those downpours and those thunderstorms that happened throughout today, as well as potentially happening this evening. Last in 36 to 48 inches as we get through Friday morning. 24 to 30 inches Donner, 36 to 48 Carson Ebbets, Echo, 18 to 24 inches of snowfall. We're talking 1 to 2 feet. The peaks as much as 3 feet of snowfall potentially into Friday. Temperatures rising tomorrow in the upper 60s, maybe some spots in the low 70s. Most of the showers should be out of the area by the morning. We'll see more of that sunshine by the afternoon. Mid 70s on Saturday with 80s on Sunday and Monday. And we're pretty much going to start being steady here in the 70s and 80s through next week.